All right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Joey Shannon. I'm a 2016 orientation team leader, hopefully if I make it through this, as well as a second-year psychology major and a student of USF. Go Bulls. I'd like to tell you a little story about unexpected leadership. Now, where this story goes down is the Dutch village of Zwarsky, where a young boy sees a hole in the dam that's holding back all of the water, preventing his village from being flooded. Now, this child could walk past that dam, as you see there, and let that hole crack and get bigger and bigger and bigger. Before long, the village could have been flooded, ending the lives of every one of those residents. Now, how that relates to me is quite related to house flipping. When I was younger, my family oftentimes did house flipping, and they made a lot of money by selling homes and improving them wherever they needed to do that. And to me, it wasn't just selling houses. It was a process of improvement. And see, when we were improving homes, it wasn't just fix, 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 fix. It was, how can we make it look better? How can we make what this house is more interesting to a potential buyer? What kind of qualities could you give to this house that would make an individual look at it and say, that's the home I want to buy. That's the house that I can put my guarantee behind. And see, my father, he was a huge proponent of quality. When I mowed the lawn every week, it wasn't just, oh, the lawn's done, the lawn's mowed. It was, you forgot to make a blade of grass over there. You need to go over there, you need to pull that grass out by hand. What quality can you give to each project? How can you dedicate yourself to each and every project? So it dawned on me, quality is not just necessarily something that is in a physical project like my front lawn or a house that we're flipping. It can be mental too. Why not give those same qualities, that same drive to everything in my mind and into my heart and to improve myself as a human being? And see, it was a little bit more complex than that because you can't really see the change in yourself quite as you can see it in a physical project. It's almost like the invisible man theory, to where you can see the results of what you're doing, but you might not necessarily see it in the sense of like, new rims on a car or a brand new countertop. But that's okay, because to me, self-enlightenment is not self-improvement. Because oftentimes the entire concept of self-meditation and self-improvement is so pushed on and so impressed upon us that we forget that self-improvement is one small step a day, one small project, one that waking up that day early, making that conscious effort to say sorry to someone that you've hurt. And see, to me, that's how leadership relates. Because I can't tell you that I'm going to lead you, or you, or you, or you. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm here to lead myself. I'm here to improve myself each and every step of the way, so that people would like to follow. They would fall behind what I have. And I can't do that if I'm not worth following. And that was my sword in the stone moment. Because I realized that if I wanted to be someone worth following, worth falling behind, I had to get out of my own mind. I had to get out of my own idea that my flaws would hold me back, that I was weighing myself down. I had to get past the idea that, that my own mental countertop was my gap, like Tetris, like that flaw was going to hold me back from winning the game, per se. So, just like Tetris, I fought and I fought and I fought and I played and I played, like I was trying to go for the high score. That I was, I made mistakes, I made those gaps, but that was okay. I just kept on playing, just kept on going until, I just did. I'm trying to go for the high score here. And so, a question I like to ask everybody is, are you leading or are you following? Are you following a goal? Are you following your purpose? Are you following your values? Are you leading yourself into those? And I know that's a hard question to ask because what is your purpose? What is your values? And every day I have to get up and I have to ask myself that. And for some people, their drive to leadership, like Francesca per se, is from dance. That's her passion. That's what led her to where she is now. But for me, every day when I wake up, it changes. Every day when I rise out of bed, my purpose, my goals, they change to fit the situation I'm in. And so I can't tell you that my rise to leadership has been some sort of question that you could answer every day. It's not that easy for me because I've had different influences. I've had different people in my life that have led me to ask the question, why? Why do I do what I do every day? And I can't give you some magical answer, but what I can tell you is pretty simple, is that my philosophy is that you can't stop. You cannot stop at any point. No matter if your leadership is dance or if your leadership is like mine, where I'm just here to improve, you cannot stop, you have to go. Continue on every day on the path of self-improvement. And you know, it might not be visible to you every day, but you'll see the results when the people in the crowd of the orientation team are smiling at you saying, you are what led me to go to USF. So, ladies and gentlemen, my fixation, my path of self-improvement, and my orientation, go Bulls.